From the air, it looks like paradise. But those flying in aren't tourists, they're Australian soldiers coming to assess an island in Papua New Guinea for its suitability as a detention centre for asylum seekers. Facing growing numbers of people claiming to be refugees arriving on Australian shores, politicians are desperate for a deterrent that will stop the boats. Their answer, flying arrivals to other countries where they'll be detained indefinitely while their claims to be refugees are assessed. It's been tried before. Under a previous Prime Minister, John Howard, camps were set up on Manus Island in Papua New Guinea and in the island state of Nauru. They weren't pleasant places. ALLADIN SISALEM was the last asylum seeker held at the Manus Island camp. By the time he'd got out, he'd contracted malaria. He later struggled with post-traumatic stress too.
When you got them in offshore detention center, you take them away from any civil rights. No legal rights, no law, no anything. The detention manager he was like a jail manager that you see in the movie. He's trying to control all these people, especially the tough guy. He was trying to control it, break me down physically and emotionally.
Those sorts of stories led to a new government closing the camp in 2007. But as they fell into disrepair, the number of asylum seekers heading for Australia began to rise. Over 8,000 have arrived by boat this year, and the government has made a U-turn. The army is now inspecting what needs to be done to get classrooms, bathrooms and accommodation blocks back up and running fast. But Australia's government wants asylum seekers to know that, even repaired, these will be no holiday camps. And after a period of detention that could go on for years, there'll be no guarantee of Australian residency, even for genuine refugees. Resettlement, Australia says, could be anywhere. Australia's government says it will balance the tough regime with an increase in the number of refugees the country accepts overall. Australia will take more refugees currently languishing in camps across Asia and Africa. But asylum seekers who choose to come independently by boat aren't welcome. And Australia is about to make life much tougher for them. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera, Sydney.